You know, I've said this before that I'm done with the whole reviewing YouTubers and just internet anthropology in general. But for some reason, I've been pulled back into the game with another episode of Variety Pack. If you don't know the formula of the show, it's basically just me talking about certain subjects on the web that don't really have enough information to me to talk about in one episode. So I decided to just compile them into one video. But in reality, this was actually a request from a new subscriber by the name of Nomad. I really appreciate the feedback, and if anyone else has any subjects they want me to talk about, feel free to post a comment. Anyways, let's begin. So at the rise of James Rolfe's popularity, a lot of YouTubers were doing everything in their power to leech off of that success, no matter how young or experienced they actually were. And the One Up Gamer was no exception. From using a camera to record gaming footage off of a television, to long, unnecessary skits. I mean, you could probably make a drinking game out of everything wrong with his earlier videos, but you'd probably die of alcohol poisoning. He doesn't have all the resources, and his voice is just one of the most insufferable things ever. They're still fun to watch in that kind of ironic sense. Also, Home Dude looks like frickin' Andy Milonakis.
Well, that takes care of that. But there's only one more thing to think about. If he was an evil clone of me, who cloned him?
I know this has been stressed before, but I'll have to say it again. That if you're a kid or a teenager, you probably shouldn't upload things on YouTube or social media. Heck, even most people in their 20s probably shouldn't upload. But as the years went by and he got older, there were a lot of improvements in his newer videos. For one thing, his camera quality was a lot better and his audio was a lot clearer. I mean, yeah, he still had skits and those are kind of dated and sort of a parody now, but they didn't feel as long and drawn out as they were before. They were just kind of like bookends for the beginning and end of his review.
'Twas the night before Christmas as One-Up lay in bed, but just as he did, his mind filled with dread.
Wait, what?
For he realized, made a grave mistake. A Christmas review he had yet to make.
Oh shit, you're right.
To his PlayStation 2 games he merrily skipped.
Wait, what? Why?
Just do it.
He's been gone for a while due to having some real life issues, but hopefully he returns soon. It's definitely a pleasant surprise when an infamous reviewer from the past makes this much improvement.
This time trial, you have to destroy waves upon waves of skeletons and giants in 2 minutes. If you don't have a maxed out soul robber, maxed fire, and are loaded up on every type of soul in the game, you're fucked.
Which is why I developed One-Up Gamer's Guide to Sucking Considerably Less at Nightmare Before Christmas Oogie's Revenge!
Making his debut around April of 2007, Booger Boy Meister basically epitomized everything about early YouTube. He wasn't a well-to-do blogger or wealthy entertainer, but rather just some guy in the deep south making random videos. One day he would talk about his Xbox 360 collection or do a movie review, and the next day he would pour his heart out about his abusive grandfather. That's the one thing I miss about old school YouTube. It was just a cornucopia of content. We didn't have to worry about algorithms and people just churning out the same type of content every other week. Or heaven forbid, every other day. One day Booger would give you a review and the next day he would do this. I don't even know what this is.
You want it, Booger? I'll sell it to you for $40.
He hasn't uploaded anything in about 8 months, but you never know, he might be back again. You know, I like Capcom. I mean, I wouldn't say that I love them, especially how they are now, but I used to really love their fighters back in the day. And even more than the games, I actually really liked the music. And there are quite a few people on YouTube who make a lot of old school arcade fighter music. Many of them are really talented, but one of my favorites would have to be a guy by the name of Genesis Keys. His tracks are both original, but they also are very faithful to the original Capcom fighters that he's paying homage to. I'm not the biggest music expert. I played a bit of trumpet classically, but that's about it. So I'll just have you guys listen, see for yourselves. Not only is this guy a really good composer, he also produces some really good artwork. Sort of has that rough, unrefined look that MVC2's artwork has, with a dash of Robert Crumb and Von Baudet for good measure. Stuff is just really provocative and out there that just hits you in the face. I just love it. I mean, this guy legitimately deserves some actual work. Indie devs, actual AAA devs, just get on this guy. Like, the dude's probably working at some dead-end job, like a Sears that's about to close down in a few weeks. And he'll be without a job, and yet he's just going to continue to go unnoticed. There truly is no justice in this world. Well, anyways, thank you once again for watching, which probably won't be my last dip into this kind of content. So I will see you next time. Also, one more thing. Look at those fat nips. Those are some fat nips, man. Those are some pepperoni nipples. Well, everyone, there goes my channel. Bye.